Hello class, welcome back to your English class. How are you today? I hope that you are happy and awake, right? Let's begin. Okay class, as usual, remember to write down the date, the weather, and how are you today in the comments below, right? And before we start, let's make a quick exercise so we can wake up, okay? This exercise is going to be really easy. Just mimic, right? We're going to raise the shoulders, but first one side and then the other, all right? Let's start. 1, 2, 3. The other one, the other. Change, and change, and change. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, now that we are awake, let's make a quick review of the previous class, okay? Okay, on the last class, we learned about adverbs of time, okay? So this is the question. Which adverb of time do we use for the day after today? Write down your answers in the comments below, and the first 5 students are going to get an extra point. All right, go. Okay, class, today's topic is really easy. We're going to check on comparative and superlatives again, but this time adverbs, okay? As you remember, comparative is to compare one thing to another. For example, I am older than you. Comparative. And superlative is the highest expression of one thing. Okay? For example, that clown is the funniest clown ever. Okay? Super easy. But today we're going to learn about comparative and superlative adverbs. Okay? So let's go to the page and let's read the instructions. The page is 76. Okay, let's go. All right, we're here on the page and let's read the title. Comparative and superlative adverbs. Okay, let's read. Remember, adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. They tell how, when, or where a verb takes place. Many adverbs can be formed by adding the ending ly to an adjective. Okay? Super easy. So, many of the adverbs can be formed when you add ly at the end of an adjective. For example, slow into an adverb, slowly. Super easy. Let's continue. Comparative adverbs compare two actions or states. For most adverbs, we make the comparative form by adding the word more. Let's circle more because it's important before the adverb. Example. A turtle moves slowly. A snail moves more slowly than a turtle. Okay? Pretty easy. Let's continue. Superlative adverbs show the highest quality or degree in a group of 3 or more. For most adverbs, we make the superlative form by adding the word must before the adverb. Circle most. Most is really important because that is the word that we're going to use. Okay? Let's read the example. A dog runs quickly. A horse runs more quickly than a dog. A cheetah runs the most quickly. Okay? Basically, this sentence is telling you the dog runs quickly, all right? But the horse runs more quickly than the dog. That is a comparative. And then a cheetah runs the most quickly. That is a superlative. The cheetah is the fastest, okay? And how do we use superlative with adverbs? Well, cheetah runs the most quickly. Easy. Let's read the instruction. Super easy. Fill in the missing words in the table. Okay? Super easy. So, with comparative adverbs, we use more, the adverb, and then. For example, more slowly than. Okay? That is comparative. And for superlative, we use must and the adverb. For example, must quickly. Easy. Let's check what are the adverbs for each adjective. Okay? Let's read instructions. Fill in the missing words in the table. Adjective, careful. What is going to be the adverb of careful? Carefully. Good. Carefully. What is the... Let's continue. First, all the adverbs. Quiet. Quietly. Good. Quietly. Loud. Loudly. Easy. Clever. Cleverly. Good. Safe. Safely. Safely. Correct. Super easy, class. Okay? Now we know the adverb. For example, careful, carefully. What is the comparative? Remember? More, carefully, than. Exactly. Super easy. Now we can do the rest. Quietly. Comparative. More. Quietly. Then. Loudly. Comparative. More. Loudly. Than. Cleverly. Comparative. More. Cleverly. Than. Safely. Comparative. More. Safely. Than. Excellent. Super easy. Now superlative. Remember? If the adverb is carefully, how can we turn it into superlative? Must. Correct. The must carefully. The must carefully. Quietly. The must quietly. Loudly. The must loudly. Cleverly. Superlative. The must cleverly. And safely. The must safely. The must safely. And just like that, we finished page number 76, class. Congratulations. It was super easy, right? These are adverbs. These are comparative and superlative adverbs, okay? Now we know that comparative adverb uses more, adverb plus than. And superlative uses the must and the adverb. Super easy. Now let's learn about irregular adverbs. Let's go. Page 77. Let's read. There are some irregular comparative and superlative adverbs. The adverbs well, circle, and badly, circle, are two adverbs that do not use the words more and must. Okay? So when we write down well and badly, those are not going to use more and they are not going to use must. Okay? Let's continue. I play tennis well. Comparative. I play golf better than tennis. Superlative, I play football the best of all. Do you see, class? On this, we are not going to use more in the comparative. We are going to use just better than. Okay? And on the superlative, we are not going to use the most. We are going to use the best. Okay? Number 2, the bike was damaged badly in the crash. Comparative, the car was damaged worse than the bike. And superlative, the light post was damaged the worst. Do you see? Adverb, badly. Adverb in comparative, worse. Adverb in superlative, worst. Okay, those are irregulars. Let's continue. Cross out the incorrectly used comparative or superlative adverb in the sentences. Then, rewrite the sentence using the correct adverb in the form given in the parentheses. If the adverb is already correct, write correct on the line. Look at the example. Example, Julia plays the flute well than Jason. And it says that it needs to be comparative. So, well is not correct. Correct? Julia plays the flute better than Jason. Okay? So we're going to cross when the adverb is incorrect. And we're going to rewrite the sentence in the correct way. And if the sentence is correct, we're going to write down correct. Let's check number 1. Kevin did more badly on the test than Tanya. And it says it needs to be comparative. Okay? What is the comparative of badly? Worse. Correct. Not more badly. So we cross out and we write down Kevin did worse on the exam, on the test, than capital T because it's Tanya. Tanya. Okay? Good. Number 2, Florida. Florida was hit the worst by the hurricane out of all the states. Superlative. The worst is superlative? Yeah, it's correct. So we write down correct. Correct. 3. The traffic downtown is moving most slowly than yesterday. It needs to be comparative. For slowly, we used most slowly for comparative. Incorrect. It's not the most slowly, it's more slowly. So, the traffic downtown is moving more slowly than yesterday. Because it's comparative, okay? Number 4, of all the rooms at school, we need to speak softly in the library. And it needs to be superlative. Is it correct? It's not correct. Very good. It's not softly. It's the most softly because it's superlative. All right? Of all the rooms at school, we need to speak the most softly in the library. Period. Good. And finally, number 5. The team's star forward performs most well under pressure. And it has to be superlative. Most well is superlative? No. Well is irregular, so we don't use the most well. We use the best. Correct. Most well, Is that correct? The teams star forward performs best under pressure. There we go. Okay, class. And just like that, we just finished the class of today. Congratulations. Don't forget to take pictures of these pages and send it to my email, okay? And let me know, is this topic, comparative and superlative adverbs, difficult or easy? Let me know, all right, on the comments. And I will see you on the next video, all right? Take care, be safe. Hello class, this is Teacher Ivan from the future, and I'm just here to let you know that tomorrow, not tomorrow, this Friday, we're going to be making science, and I'm going to let you know what materials you are going to need for this next science class, all right? So you're going to need a jar with cap, important. You need to have a cap, or a plastic bottle with cap, plastic bottle or glass bottle, right? You are going to need water. You are going to need a plastic bag, like this one, a plastic bag, scissors, one rubber band, and blue watercolor or food coloring. All right? Okay, I will see you in the next class. That is the police and they are coming for me. Goodbye.